So let it begin right here, right now. Earth Revolution. Hey everybody, welcome to Earth Revolution. I'm your host Susan Shann, and I am here with Jeanie Nelson. Hey Jeanie.
Hey Sue.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Jeanie is the president and co-founder of an organization here in Nashville called Land Trust for Tennessee. And she co-founded that organization with Phil Bredesen, our governor, who was then the mayor of Nashville. And they are coming on a 10-year anniversary. They were founded in 1999, so we're going to be celebrating an anniversary in April. And Jeanie, I'm going to ask you about the Land Trust, but I also just want to mention for our viewers that Jeanie has quite a distinguished past. Prior to establishing the Land Trust, she worked on other environmental causes as a volunteer and also as a paid professional, and she is a lawyer. She was one of the first female lawyers to work in a major law firm here in Nashville, and also served, I believe, with the EPA. You were a chief legal counsel for the EPA. So pretty impressive background. Also a political career with Al Gore's campaign, who was also a longtime friend of yours. So quite a bit of background there. Jeanie, tell me a little bit about the Land Trust, what you do, and how you came to establish it, and let's start with that.
Okay. Well, what the Land Trust mission is to preserve the unique character of Tennessee's natural and historic landscapes and sites.
Okay.
So hopefully that hits everyone who's watching in a different way, which is, and probably the way you're thinking is the way we work. Right. We save Civil War sites, land around our historic houses, farms that have been in families for 100 years, 200 years, and some for 2 years. You can fall in love in 2 years in the same way. Our rivers, our streams, urban areas, small urban areas, all the things that give us character, that build the fabric of this great place, that make tourists want to come to our state,
yes.
And all of us want to stay.
Yes, and I know you did mention earlier that tourism is the second biggest industry in Tennessee, and for good reason, because we have such incredibly rich land and resources and biodiversity here. Some of the most unique biodiversity in the world, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the primary way that the Land Trust works to protect land, and we work to protect land permanently, is that we work with private landowners who want to conserve their land. And, you know, if I can say nothing else to you, it is my hope that anyone who owns a piece of land that has a precious natural or historic attribute will call us and explore. That's the most important message. You never want to wake up in the morning and go, if only I had known.
Right.
So we have an easy telephone number. It's 244-LAND. It's our only marketing gimmick that we're very proud of. And,
and you should be.
It's, or go to our website, which is www.landtrusttn.org, and learn about it then. Okay,
so if a private landowner wants to find out more, they can go there and they can get information on what options are available to them for preserving the land they have. And by preserving, of course, we mean maintaining the character that it already has.
That's right.
And that's for perpetuity. That's
right.
Forever.
But they continue to own that land.
But they own the land. It doesn't become public property.
That's
They're not donating it, essentially. They're preserving it and they may donate it as well.
Sure.
Am I right?
Sure. They have control over what happens to that land.
Right.
Once this agreement is put on it, and those restrictions stay with it forever to make it stay a farm, for example.
And a landowner can get a tax incentive for doing this. They may or may not be able to receive actual compensation as they would if they chose to develop it, which
is the
reason some landowners make that choice, obviously, because they can make money. But if someone really is interested in preserving the natural resources or the historic or whatever happens to be on that land, they can receive tax incentives. So that's one benefit. That's one advantage for.
And I will say, this tax incentive is significantly higher only through the end of 2009.
Okay.
So I really just, if it's a neighbor or a friend or you, I really encourage you to call us to explore it.
Right, now's the time.
Yes.
Now's the time
We're
to
very
act.
confidential about it, so you can explore all you want with our
Okay.
fabulous staff.
Good to know. Well, tell me just briefly, can we just look at a few examples of some of the land you've preserved? And I'm going to just mention a few that I'm aware of. I know prior to the Land Trust, you were active in creating Shelby Bottoms, what is now Shelby Bottoms in East Nashville. And we don't have time to talk about that in detail, but I also know that you worked on Leaper's Fork.
Yes, that
preserving
was our
acreage
first,
in Leaper's Fork.
Yes, and creating a community there that's now, you know, open land is its signature.
Yeah.
And
it's so fun to visit there just because it's so beautiful. You feel excited when you're going out to the country and you're surrounded by that kind of beauty.
yes, yes.
And then you come into this little quaint, you know, town.
I mean, we've actually protected 34 major projects in Williamson County.
Wow.
And overall, across the state, we've done 128, and it's over 42,000 acres, over 41,000, almost 42.
That's
but,
amazing.
It's exciting, but around here, you know, Sumner County, some fantastic things going on there. Robertson County Farms, Davidson County, a part of Andrew Jackson's where he had his first store, where he and Rachel lived before they moved to the Hermitage, and I could go on and on.
Yeah,
and
there's so
people
much.
actually leave us land in their will because they either want to leave it to us, and then we can, because they want us to sell it so that it can be used. But most often they want us to conserve it, and they tell us that in their will.
Right. Well, it's a great opportunity you're providing for people that are interested in doing that. So once again, folks, check out the website or call their phone number, which is 244-LAND, very easy to remember. We are going to be having to wrap it up. I know you guys, are you doing anything special for your anniversary?
Well,
Celebrating
I encourage
10
people to
years?
go to our website and see, because we're going to have some great hikes and celebrations and just ways to really see what's being protected. So it's a great year, and think about giving us a birthday present, maybe you know, $10 a month for our 10th anniversary. How about that?
There you go. So, make a donation. That's even better. Okay, Jeanie, thanks so much for being on the
Thank
show.
you, Sue.
Once again, folks, Jeanie Nelson, the founder and president, co-founder, I should say, and president of Land Trust for Tennessee. I am Susan Shann for the show Earth Revolution. Thanks for being with us. Have a wonderful night. Peace, love, and recycling.